Morgan, congratulations. That is a huge win today.
Yeah, it's massive for us. I think after the week we've had, just to continue that sort of spirit, continue that commitment, that desire, that fight from the boys. It means absolutely everything going to this international break now with 3 points and a little bit of breathing room. But like I said, we can't look too far ahead. We've got to keep focused on the task ahead, and just take it game by game. But it's important that we got this result going into the international break.
As you mentioned, it's been a heck of a week, because to follow what happened in Denmark and becoming Europa League quarter-finalist with that today couldn't go much better this week, could it?
No, it's probably been the perfect week. And I said to the boys before, it's Nottingham Forest isn't Nottingham Forest without all the ups and downs. It's been a hell of a journey, and we put the fans through stress, but we all know it's all worth it because of days like this, weeks like this. And if I was a fan watching this week, I'd be so proud of the club, so proud of the team and the commitment and the fact that they've shown. So we just got to continue now and keep looking forward.
There's not been many of them lucky enough to get tickets to both, but they have been two monumental away ends, I'm sure.
Yeah, they've been incredible, honestly. From the get-go, they've been incredible, but especially this past week, they've really upped their game, and so have we, and it shows when they up their game, we up our game, and we were incredible today. I felt like we probably wasn't the nicest to watch, but I feel like that's us, when we're fighting, when we're committed to the way we want to play, and everyone's fighting for each other. We leave nothing out on the pitch, and I think that was a perfect example of that today, and we fully deserved the 3 points because I feel like we wanted it more.
Tell us about that first half, because it was a little bit against the run of play when you did score, but defending's part of the game as well, and you did it very, very well in that first half, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought the first 5-10 minutes we looked really good, really confident in how we were playing, and then the momentum changes, and they start having the ball more, they start creating more chances, and that's what happens in football. You're never going to have full momentum for 100 minutes, never, and it's just important that in the times where you don't have momentum, you're focused and you're committed to the task. And I feel like the boys defended incredibly today with blocking shots, 1v1 defending, and dealing with crosses and dealing with corners. And yeah, I feel like it's a fully well deserved 3 points today.
Yeah, and then just before the break, you get the go ahead goal with Igor, and then you add the second at a really good time in the game to get 2-0 up.
Yeah, I feel like that gives us that sort of breathing room to sort of, right, okay, we can go on to win this game now. And yeah, I just picked up the ball in the middle, drove forward. I seen Callum out wide on his own, and I know how good he is at 1v1, so I give him the ball and tried to get into the box and create a free space for myself, and the ball fell to me nicely, and the only thing I had in my head was just don't miss, and I hit the target and it went in. So no, I'm just super delighted with the 3 points today and how this week's gone, and yeah, that one there was for the fans, and I hope they can enjoy this week now and see us in a couple of weeks.
It was one of those games today, Morgan, we were saying upstairs that the first goal was important. And when you got the first goal, the second goal's important. And then even when you got 2 up, you really need a third just to make everybody relax properly.
Yeah, definitely. And we might not have had a lot of chances today, but I feel like that was us. That was our old self. When we get our chance, we knew we had to take it, and we did that today. We defended well. We took our chances when we needed to, and the boys who came off the bench as well made a massive impact. Even on Thursday, the boys that don't usually play, they got their minutes. I thought were incredible, and I feel like that shows not just the talent in this team, but the way our mentality and the way we want to go about it. That we're going to need absolutely everyone until the very end, and I think this week epitomised that. So we're really looking forward to it now. We just need to go into this international break, rested and recovered, and then come back and take it game by game, because it's not over yet.
I know it's not the international break you'd have wanted, Morgan, but how important do you think it is to go in to it as a club on the back of what's happened today and this week?
100%. I feel like everybody needs a rest with how busy these last few months have gone. So it'll be important to go away, spend time with family, friends, recover, and then come back again with a fresh mind and fresh body.
Next game's at Porto. Seems incredible, doesn't it? Next game's the Europa League quarter-final.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like I said before, it's been an up and down roller coaster. But it wouldn't be Nottingham Forest if it wasn't any different. The ups are the ups, the lows are the real lows. But we stick together throughout it all, and that's the main thing. And I hope everyone's just enjoying the run we're going on, and yeah, may it continue.